This podcast provides a platform that will share many different points of views that should empower you, uplift you, make you want to go out and do right. When you hear the term still a man, say, yes, I am. Still a man. Yes, I am. Still a man. Yes, I am. Let's go.
What's up, people? Welcome to another episode of the Still a Man podcast. Tonight, we are going to talk about the evolution of technology. All right, so give me a second. I'm going to set this all up before anybody starts giving me any type of responses. Just let me go ahead and lead us into this discussion. All right, so in the beginning, believe it or not, technology was rather primitive, and so were the people. So technology consists of fire and the stone axe. And the fire was what they used to cook their food, keep warm, and protect them from wild beasts and the elements, nature, like winter. And then came the wheel. The wheel made it possible so that they could have transportation, transport things, such as themselves and probably, let's say, prey, things that they caught, and let's say, crops and things of that nature. Now, of course, the stone axe was used to, it's multi-purpose, to protect them and to help them build things and break up stones and things of that nature. And then we leapfrog into the present, the 20th century. And this is when you're seeing the evolution of both technology and mankind. And with the 20th century, even before the 20th century,
you got to go to the 19th century,
which is the 20th century, which consists of from the 1900s to 1999. That makes up the 20th century. Now, just so we clear about this, even before that, the first example of a computer was created in 1800 something. I believe 1888. Don't take my word for it. Do your research, look it up. But it was way before the 20th century. So now, like I said, we fast forward to present time. We got computers. First computers.
Hey, what you want on your fish?
Made up of Microsoft, Wayne Computers, IBM, and other computers. They was the front runners, whereas that was concerned. All right. The first computers, they were big, bulky, heavy. They sat on top of a desk. Sometimes they had to build structures just to hold these computers. And then we started getting new computers with flat screens. And then we also got scanners. And then we got CCTVs and stuff like that. And then we got smart TVs where you can basically use your TV like a computer, like the cell phones. Cell phones are now like little computers that you can hold in the palm of your hands. You got your iPads, your tablets, all those things like that. And you got artificial intelligence as well as robots now. And this is where things get tricky. So I said all that to bring you to this. You have e-commerce, commerce. That which simply means you got the basically you selling goods online. You got people like Uber Eats, Instacart, Amazon, all of those good things. You can also basically do online banking, whole bunch of other things that you couldn't do before. But we're gonna delve into that. We're gonna discuss this, and we're gonna have some fun with it. So I got 11 questions, and we got some time, and we're gonna get into it. So we got Patty, we got Tanya, we got Gregory, we got Robert, and we got Timmy. And if anybody else joins in, we'll have them too. All right. Let's go to the first question. I'll make this the first question. On a scale from 1 to 10, I would like to know, how tech savvy are you? How would you rate yourself? Let's go to the ladies first. Patsy, how tech savvy are you?
I think I'm kind of somewhere in the middle of being tech savvy. I'm like not illiterate in the technology, but some things I'm like, okay, you know. But I can pretty much handle my own, and if I need a little bit of help, I'll ask for it, you know.
Okay. So you can send an email, you can text, you can do things of that nature.
Yes.
So you know how to open them up, you know how to send and receive them. You know how to send and read them.
Yeah, I know how to send them and read them. I do my online stuff for the banking as well as going into the bank.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I check my account online and everything and make sure everything's okay. And might be doing that like 2 or 3 times a day or whatever, you know.
Okay.
But, you know, I could pretty much do all this stuff, you know.
Okay. Same question, Tanya. On a scale from 1 to 10, how tech savvy would you say you are? Gotta turn your mic on, Tanya.
I'm sorry, when it comes to like the phones and stuff, but the iPhones, the latest series and all of that, I'm gonna say I'm green. Like with typing, the earlier versions of the cell phone, very savvy. But the more that they keep upgrading and adding, like you can do production and all that stuff on them, I don't know about any of that. But I could send text, I could take pictures, I could open, pretty much what Patsy's at.
Okay. All right. Gentlemen, I'm gonna hit you with the question again, and I want you to answer only the question that's being asked. All right. We are going to go to Gregory first. Gregory, turn your mic on. On a scale from 1 to 10, how tech savvy would you say you
I like to think I'm on the middle, upper, higher, because I'm not no computer geek, so I'm very tech savvy though. Maybe I am a computer geek and I just didn't realize it.
are? Okay.
I'm
Robert,
an eight,
you
eight
say
out of 10.
you're an 8? All right.
Mute button.
Yeah, I consider myself to be maybe a 7 and an 8 for me, for my personal use. When it comes to going on different websites and all of those things, I do need assistance. So I call on my team. I got a couple of people I can trust within.
Mute.
Okay. Timmy, it's on you. On a scale from 1 to 10, how tech savvy would you rate yourself?
I don't have to rate myself because if there's something that to learn to do, then it ain't nothing to it but to learn how to do it. So I don't rate on things like that because if you if you learn how to do it, then it ain't nothing to you. So and if you learn how to follow directions when you get in paperwork on showing you directions on certain on your on your day activity in school. They had directions up there, so the computer is no different. If you learn how to do things, then it's nothing to you once you get the hang of it and follow directions. That's what it is all about. You could do anything that they put on the damn computer. It's just about you following directions.
Okay.
Could could I just add to this and I'm done? There's no rebuttal. I just want to say for the disability community, um, this can be challenging at times. It's not so much that you're not savvy. It's just that, and like I'm gonna speak personally in my case. If it's not blind friendly, then it takes a little bit of extra tutelage.
So, as a person that's visually impaired, um, I utilize
Mute
assistive
button.
technology, assistive software that it's an accommodation. So it basically helps me like
Navigate.
all of my computers, all of my all my devices, most of my electronic devices they utilize some type of voice feature on it. So it either speaks
It
to me
helps you
or
navigate.
it either speaks to me or I speak to the device. And then it does what I want to do, like Timmy saying, it helps me navigate. So yes, there are a lot of uh assistive software for people that are visually impaired and blind. One of them is called Fusion, and Fusion is it's just what the name implies. It's an infusion of both uh, magnification software and speaking text software. So you can enlarge the print on the screen, but also it can read you what's on the screen, and you can switch the colors and stuff like that, the background and stuff. So when you usually got it depends on what you want your computer to look like too. So you can modify it to your liking. So if you want a black background with white writing, you can do that. If you want to just use the regular what you call it, the the way you get it when you buy it, basically. So you can leave it like that too if you want, but that's what you have software for. So I guess if I have to rate myself, uh, I'll say I'm 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 learning. I'm not a novice. Uh, I say I teeter on the I'm in the middle too, because but I'm constantly learning. So it's like work in progress. So like Tanya said, they're constantly like changing things on the computer and cell phones and stuff like that. So every time you master something, they go and update it. And unfortunately for these manufacturers, these software developers, uh this is a note. to all of you guys. If it ain't broken, don't try to fix it. You can add to the, like when creating the wheel, you don't have to recreate the wheel because it already exists. So you can make your modifications, but don't take away from the things that made it great to begin with. So it's like if a wheel is round, you're not gonna make it square and think
No.
that's gonna work for everybody. No.
Yeah, yes, but you do know when they upgrade, they take away functions that people done got used to and put another function there that people got to get used to.
Yeah, that's what I just said. All right, let me hit y'all with this next question. Timmy, stay right where you are because I'm going to ask you first. Do you partake in e-commerce, meaning online grocery shopping? I'm gonna say in the form of grocery shopping. Do you utilize Uber Eats, Instacart, or
Nah,
any of those
no,
type of
no,
things?
no, no, no. I don't do none of that. I don't even got Facebook. I ain't even got Twitter. I ain't got no Instagram. For me, the reason why I don't use that stuff because I'm into just going to the store and getting it my damn self. I ain't into just because to me, I think that's what's the problem. You already got the kids not going outside and got that damn phone on their head. Now with the Uber Eats and all that shit, you making people don't want to go to the damn store. They just sit down and order it from the phone. Now that's cool for the elderly that can't make it out to the store that can't do it. But now you get in the young generation caught up into it, and then now they're starting to complain. Well, the phones is a bad thing now, but you people done created this problem, and that's why I rather just go manually because I feel like if I'll get caught up into that same cycle. And I'd rather go out and get some goddamn air and walk to the store and go and see people's faces and whatever.
Okay. Patsy, what about you? Do you do grocery shopping online, Instacart or Uber Eats?
Um, I don't actually do the shopping online, but I will clear coupons online. So, like for say, like I go to Dollar General a lot over here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll flip some of the coupons for different things. So when I pick up stuff and I buy something, and I go to the register to pay for my stuff, I'll put my phone number in at the register, so that will automatically take off on the coupons. Like they on Saturdays, they have a $5 coupon for spending $25 or more. So when I do that, like all the stuff that they'll automatically take that off if I spend. Yeah, and then there's other things that actually I might buy that I already clicked coupons for, like soap or different foods and stuff that I might have bought and it had a coupon to it.
Mm-hmm.
So all this stuff will add up. I don't really um buy too many things online except stuff maybe from Walmart or every once in a while, you know?
Okay. All right. Tanya, same question. Do you partake in e-commerce or do you shop online for groceries? Do you use Instacart or do you use Uber Eats or anything of that nature?
I don't use Uber Eats. Um, e-commerce is like shopping Amazon or something like that, right?
Correct.
So yeah, I do some shopping on e-commerce. I shop the black business owned business for like hair products and stuff like that. I used to do Amazon, but I'm not spending my money in Amazon. Um, if I get a gift card or something, that's the only time I go on Amazon and spend money.
Okay. Um, let's go to Bird. Bird, same question. Do you partake in online grocery shopping, Uber Eats, or
No,
Instacart?
I don't do much of anything online where I have to give them my card information because once they make a mistake or someone does something, your whole card gets canceled, it becomes fraudulent and you can't use it and you're out of luck. You're shit out of luck for 10 days. You can keep that. I don't need nothing online that I can't go to the store and get.
All right.
Flat
That's
out.
all right.
Lucky I do a couple of direct payments, but I normally don't even like anybody having access to my account.
I could think that, Bird. I could dig it.
Because they're gonna crash it all. Everybody's gonna lose all their money in these banks and everything. They're gonna crash our system and good luck for everybody with their money stuck in the bank.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't trust the banks.
I don't trust the banks. They got my money. They take my money and they lend it out and charge 10%, 5%. But with my money in your bank, you pay me 0.0000001% interest. I'm not
Hmm.
your whore. You're not gonna hoard my money out. Pay me nothing.
Right, right.
You're going where?
All right. Thank you, Bird, for sharing. You can mute. Um, Gregory, same question.
Yes, millennials. We use the internet. You can find me shopping online.
So you grocery shop online? What type of
Well, I don't know about grocery shopping. I do grocery shopping online. Actually, I'm kind of handy with that. Wasn't something that I intended to do, but I picked it up.
okay. So do you do Uber Eats, Instacart?
We Uber Eats, we Instacart, we do Amazon Prime, we do Etsy, we do all types of websites.
Okay. Robert, same question.
How do I sue him for copyrights of my story? Now, I'm going to say this. I utilize what is going to benefit me. I don't drive. I don't have neighbors. I'm all alone. I call up some people on the phone and they make it happen. I told you there's some things I might not be able to do online. My nephew, call him up. My cousin, my sister. Somebody is going to get me some groceries from Instacart, DoorDash. I don't really mess with Uber Eats. I do Amazon, maybe Amazon Fresh here and there out the blue. I used to do them a lot, but they started knowing my name, and that's all I got to say about that.
So,
Hmm.
so, Mr. Clearwater, you telling me you
Mute
live out in the
button.
middle of nowhere where you ain't got walking distance to a store?
Nope. He said he utilizes online shopping. And I'm going to answer the question too now. So uh yes, I utilize online grocery shopping more so with Amazon. Um, but I haven't done it in a while. Well, actually, let me be clear about this. I have accounts with all of them. Amazon, Uber Eats, and Instacart. But the one that I can navigate on my own, just using the voice feature, is Amazon. I've tried to use the Uber Eats, but I haven't really mastered the art of navigating their online site yet for that. My daughter usually does it for me. Or again, like I said, it's one of those situations where I gotta sit down and have somebody like show
Right,
me how to do it on my phone. And once I do it on
right.
my phone with the voice feature on, then I can hear it and I know what to click on and I know that I'm doing it correctly. Instacart is a little bit different. Yeah, I usually have someone else basically put my list in. And
Yeah.
then it's like having someone else shop for you. And then they bring it to you, but I still need to have someone load it up um before, like, load my shopping list up onto there before utilizing it. But I do utilize it, but I haven't utilized Amazon in a minute, whereas groceries is concerned, because to be honest with you, I'm not satisfied with their delivery. I'm not satisfied with their performance. It's just
They
not to my liking.
they just leave your stuff at the door.
Not only
Nope.
that, they left. Yeah, I live in a building. They left my stuff at a door, not
Yeah, that's
necessarily
what I
my
mean.
front
That's what I
door.
mean.
They
Cut,
left.
cut, cut. Go on, Tanya.
They left my stuff out on the street curve.
Yeah,
So they're
that's what I mean.
disrespectful.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like I've seen Uber Eats deliver food and leave it on the sidewalk.
Hmm.
Mm.
Yeah,
Ain't that
that's
something?
just
See, now
crazy. I
why
mean,
would
I
you
have a
want to
Uber
do
Eats.
that?
I have the app, but I haven't used it.
And you paid your money
My clients
for
need their stuff
them
delivered to their hands.
leaving shit on the porch, not regarding ringing the goddamn doorbell and let you know your food's there or calling you, but they leave it on the porch, on the sidewalk. Who wants to? And then they take the damn money.
Well, like Bird said, in a lot of situations, and Robert, I know you're waiting. In a lot of situations, once they have your information, they charge your account. And then good
Yeah,
Of
luck
course.
trying to get it back, because they try to play hardball with you. But I'm going to make a suggestion to everybody that utilizes those services. Here is a way around all that nonsense with those providers that don't want to give you back your money. Just call your bank and put a stop on it.
Right.
Just file a dispute with your bank. Tell them you're unsatisfied with the services and stuff like that. And of course, this is after you go ahead and contact them and tell them the problem. Because the first thing that your bank is going to ask you, did you notify the provider? Yeah, so go
If
ahead.
you've given up your routing number, there's nothing you can do but cancel your card.
Well, yeah, I've been successful with having my bank giving me my money back, putting my money back on my
They
account.
about to cover that hole up for you,
Yeah,
Dave. You better watch out.
they probably are, and just like everything, I'll move on to something else. Robbie, you were saying?
I know you can move on to the next question.
You sure?
I'm sure.
All right, we can go on to the next question. Um, Bert, I'm gonna hit you with the next question. As a retail shopper, would you prefer to shop online or in store, or have a personal shopper?
I want to go inside the store. I don't, again, you're not hearing me. I don't want my credit and my debit card information online. There's so many hackers out here. I hate really going to the ATM because of all the scammers that they're putting on these ATM machines. So I've dealt with banks for many years to the point that I have no trust, no faith, and no support in any banking system alive out here. I don't like to, I want to go shop. I want to touch a fabric. I might want to try on a shirt. I don't want to order nothing from China that takes 3 weeks to get here. I done forgot about the damn package and it shows up. It don't fit. Can't send it back for another 45 million days. You can keep all that. Just send me to the store and I get what I need.
So
Hey,
I
no
don't want
personal
nothing
shop,
online.
no
I don't
personal
want nothing
shop.
online unless you put it on your card. I'll give you the money. You put it on your card and you let me know when it's there and I got you.
Okay.
But my card going to something online, I don't want that. Because then they sell it to other people. You start getting a million
yeah,
emails from people. Good luck. Enjoy it.
Okay. Uh,
I wish I didn't have direct deposit. I like to go to the bank and cash my check, but they forced us to get direct deposit. So unfortunately now I used to just every Friday was my reward of my hard week's work. Now I just got to wake up all stupid and call my bank every morning just to get a balance. I want to go cash a check, cash in hand. That's my reward. Later for them banks.
okay. Brimage, same question. Do you
What was it?
prefer do you prefer as a retail shopper, meaning someone that buys clothes and other goods, like hair products, other things, like household and shoes and things of that nature? Would you prefer online shopping, going into the store, having someone shop for you?
I mean, I like them all. I like going in the store. I have had people go to the store and get my stuff and it was right because I know my sizes. I have shopped online and I got what I want because I asked for a relaxed fit, like men's sports. Like it has to have some stretch to it and a relaxed fit. So I'm not gonna get the wrong size. I know my size. I
But if
have
you
done
buy it
all.
from China, you got stretch pants now. Let me
I
stop
don't
putting that.
tend to get stuff from China unless it's in
Timo,
emporiumplus.org.
you got
Well,
some spandex jeans over there. Cut it out.
No,
You got spandex jeans with no belts, Bob.
you got more, Brimage?
no, that was it.
All right. Well, you went ahead and you alluded to it, so let me get right to it. We usually do this later in the show, but I'm gonna do it now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, EmporiumPlus.org. EmporiumPlus.org is an online store. If you can't find what you're looking for in this store, then you are not shopping in the right store. This is your one-stop shop. I heard that they have a designed in said store called Adapt to Parish, and that fits right in with tonight's conversation because you either adapt or perish, whereas this new technology is concerned. Robbie, who is the brand name, or what is the brand name in which this design is on, and what and where can you find said products?
Well, you can find Adapt or Perish and emporiumplus.org. Just take your fat fingers, skinny fingers, long fingers, short fingers, push, and voila. You will see fashions in all brands. Adopt or Perish, Envy Forever, Still a Man, You Serum, Adopt or Perish Ladies First, SOS Support Our Sisters, and guess what? Some merch in emporiumplus.org. For you people that have been hanging with us and anticipating on some more videos, we got you. Just keep on watching, keep on hitting the like button, spam a comment, and for the ones who haven't subscribed or haven't took the chance to start whispering, hit the like button on your friends and spam a comment. Thank you. We appreciate you.
All right. Gregory, as a retail shopper, do you prefer shopping online or in store, or do you utilize a personal shopper?
Ah, millennial here once again, and I agree with Bird. Can you
Mute.
believe that? I like to go in the store in person because I don't want to have to complain about shipping something back or some type of craziness, or you can't get your money back because the outfit doesn't fit you. You would rather go in to the store and try your outfit on.
Okay. Um,
Timmy.
let's see. Timmy.
Yeah, I'm with Brother Bird and nephew Gregory. I like to be in person to buy my stuff. I like to be able to take my stuff home and try it on, or be able to send it back or take it back to the damn store manually Just like he was talking about waiting for your stuff. Nah, I want my stuff right then and there. I want to go in, pay for it, bring it home. Not wait for it 2, 3, 4 weeks later.
Okay. Patsy, what about you? Do you prefer to utilize the today's technology and shop online, whereas clothing is concerned, or would you rather go in the store or have a personal shopper?
Um, I usually go to the store and pick out my stuff that I want. Um, I don't. I do the online purchasing, but it's very far in between
Mm-hmm.
that I do that. But as far as like a personal shopper, I'd rather. I'm like everybody else on here. I'd rather pick out my stuff. If I see something I like, clothing wise or whatever, or like food and cleaning supplies and everything, I'll just go ahead and pick it up and pick out the size of soap I want and all this for washing detergent and stuff, so I know what I'm looking for, so whoever picks out what I don't trust people when they're picking out the things I want that I want to pick up from the store. I'd rather walk around, get what I want, and if I see something I wasn't intending to pick up, I'll pick that up too.
Okay. Tanya, same question as a retail shopper. Do you prefer to shop online, go in store, or have a personal shopper?
I don't shop online too often. I like to go in the store and look, but I have a personal shopper that knows what I like and knows my size, so they do most of my shopping for me.
Okay. Well, Duchess, thank you for joining us. Tonight we are discussing the evolution of technology, and right now we are talking about the pros and cons of shopping online. So let me just ask you this real quick as I hit you with the same question. How tech savvy are you, and do you prefer to utilize e-commerce in the form of shopping online, or do you prefer to go in the store, or do you have a personal shopper?
I need to know who Tanya has as a personal shopper because I would love for somebody to do that for me. I
My
like to shop online. You said go ahead.
my husband.
Oh, he's not going to shop for me, so you got that. Um, I like to shop online. I like to shop in the store. Sometimes I like to shop online and go to the store to pick it up so I don't have to wait for them to ship it to me. So, I like stuff delivered to my house. I like feeling like a package princess and opening all my stuff.
Oh boy.
All right, so I'm going to say this to all of you present Emporium Plus shoppers, the ones that have dared to shop online. Thank you for your contribution. And I will also go ahead and say this special thanks to my partner, Robert, because as he said earlier about getting the best material, y'all can thank him for that because he personally likes to massage and molest the material. So if it's not soft and it doesn't fit to your liking, y'all can put a personal comment to him. That is Robert, aka Mr. Clearwater. Okay? So there you have that. Um, do I shop online with clothing? I do, and I have, but I would prefer to go in the store too because I have to agree with Bird. Um, I need a certain size, and Unfortunately, they don't always give you your size that you check off on when you check online. And like I say, it is a hardship to try to send this stuff back.
K-iPad has joined the meeting.
So
Kate has left the meeting.
yeah, I would prefer to go in the store and shop if I can, but if the opportunity arises or if it's more of a necessity, I would utilize today's technology and I shop online. Because I'm also trying to position myself to do things different. Because, ladies and gentlemen, like it or not, a change is coming. The change is upon us. Sooner than later, you will not have the option of shopping in store. That is my prediction. We shall see if it comes to fruition. All right, let's move on to the next question. Oh, this is a good one right here. If you have to dispute or pay any sort of bill, would you prefer to deal with the automated service, or would you prefer to deal with a human? Let's go to Bird first.
I definitely am crazy like that. I still go into places and pay my bills. I have been stuck in a bind where I had to call and pay a bill online, like my gas, my light bill, my gas bill, light bill, whatever it is. I'm still pissed because I make sure they don't keep my card on file where you can just take what you want. That's what happens. They just take it. I don't need that in my life. I do have a couple of direct payments like HBO. You can't go into no office and pay that. So yes, I have indulged. I don't like to. I even don't like to use my card in stores. I want to use cash because if I don't like it and want to return it, I got to wait 3 to 5 days to get my money back, and I don't want that. So yes, I do. I have. I do. I don't like it, but I think some things you have no choice. I pay for HBO Stars with my card every month, or if I sign up for a year, it's on my card.
So you've never had to endure arguing with the automated service?
I try not to. I have a couple of direct payments on my account, and then other ones I don't even deal with. I'll try to just go in and pay if I have to. I do have a hard time with EverSource, but I usually wait till I get a shut-off notice to pay some money. So it is what it is.
Okay. Gregory, how about you? If you have to dispute a bill of any sort via phone or online, would you prefer to deal with the automated service or an actual person?
I want the operator, and I don't care how many times I gotta say operator, operator, operator. Just be on with a real living body.
Okay. So are you one of those people to get belligerent with the computer?
No, I don't got time for that. I'm just gonna keep saying operator, operator.
Yeah,
As
I
soon
do
as it
that
starts
too.
to talk,
Yep.
Hmm. Okay. Brimage? You gotta turn your mic on, Robert. Okay, Timmy, same question. If you have to dispute a bill of any sort via online or phone, would you prefer to speak to the automated service or an actual person?
I'm gonna answer that question real quick for you. I prefer to speak to an actual person.
Timmy?
Actual person.
Tim Bob.
Mute.
Actual person. All right. Patsy, same question.
I'm like Gregory. I don't care how many times I gotta say operator. Whatever it is. I want to speak to a live person.
Tanya?
They both can be aggravating, okay? Because you can be on there and the The computer would send you on the loop de loop, and you can say to operator as many times as you want, and you get somebody and they hang up on you.
Yep. That is true. Uh, uh, Let me see. Duchess, are you back with us?
I never left. I went from one system to another, but
Okay, same question.
to be honest, it depends on my mood. Some days I don't feel like talking to people, so I will do automated, but it depends on what it is. And then sometimes I have time and I have an attitude and I want to give it to somebody.
Yes. So I'm gonna go ahead and endorse and recommend Kiana. If you ever got a problem and you don't know how to file a complaint, or you don't have time to file a complaint, or you just don't have the patience to do so, I recommend you reach out to Duchess, because she knows how to navigate that system. And like she says, she got time and she makes time for
Could
that
could could, could I
situation.
could I better understand this? She said there's some days she do not like to speak to people, so she prefer the computer. And then there's days that she's pissed off and she want a person on the phone. So
Yeah, she want to
I'm
yell at the
scared
person.
because you might be ready to get a person, your energy.
Well, no, I think it depends on like it if I've tried to handle it online and I feel like I'm getting the runaround. You've kind of escalated my mood to I'm gonna handle it with the person. And when I don't like what you're saying, you have a
That
supervisor.
goddamn computer.
I like to speak to your supervisor. I don't. Sometimes I don't even give people the time to talk. I no. I'm done with you. I like your supervisor.
Yes.
I'll wait. Oh, I don't have a supervisor. Everybody got a supervisor.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Or they
Okay,
try
I
to
can
say I
understand it.
am, or they try to say I am the supervisor.
And I
Then
say, well, I want to speak to your supervisor.
I told you she got time for it. Um, and
Well, it's a discouragement. I think the auto services, it's a discouragement by you going through the auto service, and then people get mad when the auto service says that they did something wrong, and then they willing to hang up, call back, wanting to speak to an operator. It's a long wait. So
That's all right.
I
I'll
think,
wait. I'll play music while you're waiting for me. So we'll
yeah,
wait together.
but it's all a
It is a
discouragement
discouragement,
for you
but
to
that's all
hang
right.
up.
That's what a laptop is for. An iPad is for. The TV's on. You got other things to do.
I've been on hold with the automated service for over 2 hours, and I'm telling you, I done did a workout, I
Me
done
too,
prepared a
Dave.
meal. But like Kiana said, I got music playing because I don't want to hear their waiting music. But
right.
Right.
sometimes they got good waiting music because I hear a catchy song, I start to sing along. They done caught me a couple times with that, and I be on the verge of telling them, hey, can you put me back on hold so I can finish that song? But I already know it's gonna be another 2 hours, so I ain't about to do that. Bert, I'm gonna hit you with the next question, and you alluded to this earlier. When making in public purchases, do you prefer, and the operative word is prefer, to use electronic payments such as Apple Pay, Cash App, or credit cards, debit card, or cash money?
COD, man, cash on delivery. Um, I like to use cash more than my card because again, a lot of stores get hacked. I just kind of I'm into the conspiracy, like they're gonna crash our banking system soon. I rather deal with cash, less card. I go, basically, I draw all my money out the bank. I only leave about $100 in the bank. Once I get paid, I'm at the bank taking it all out. I don't want nobody, the IRS, they can go right in and put liens and levies, and you can lien $100 if you want, but you ain't gonna lien all my money.
All right. Well, you alluded to it. Mr. The Minister of Conspiracy, let's get your views on it. When making in public purchases, do you prefer to use electronic payments, debit, credit, or cash?
Once again, millennial here, and I agree with Bird. Cash is the best option because once again, they're gonna crash the system just because you got the threat of bringing back real gold to back the money.
You
No
may
longer gonna be a paper bag.
you may be the exception to the rule, whereas the millenniums are concerned, because a lot of them individuals, a lot of your peers,
A lot of
like to
people don't
utilize
know exactly
electronic
what the
payments.
hell is going on, big dog.
Okay, well, that could be it too. So you might want to drop a few think about it Thursday so you can bring people up to code. Uh Brimage, what do you say? When making in public purchases, do you prefer to use Apple Pay, Cash App, credit card, debit card, or cash? You got to turn your mic on. Okay. Timmy?
Uh, I seldom use my debit card for anything online. I just don't trust it. Just don't trust it.
So we are just so I'm clear, we are referring to in-person purchases, like when you're out and about navigating through the community.
No, that's all I do. That's all I do in person. I ain't with that online stuff and shit. No, no, no. I ain't into people getting information and stealing your money and stuff. No, no, no. I like to be incognito, be silent in the background. You don't know who that is standing back there. It's a shadow.
Okay, Brimage.
Sorry, hit me with the question.
So when making in public purchases, do you prefer to utilize electronic payments such as Apple Pay, Cash App, or do you prefer credit card, debit card, or cash?
I mean, I use the debit. I use my Cash App. I use cash. It's whatever my hand pulls out the pocket that I think I could spend from.
Now, okay, so
Mute button.
so I have to ask you this question because this action this is in public. That means you have to leave your house. So you have a clone?
Listen, if I'm out, there might be a vacation going to the store with my siblings or something, and I happen to have to spend some money in the store where I'm out at the restaurant or wherever it is. If I have cash in my pocket, it's weighing more than that card, or the card's weighing more than the cash. I'm going with the one that's weighing the most.
Weighing the most. Okay. Weighing the most. Kiana,
Mute button.
same question. Turn your mic on, Duchess.
I didn't hear. I'm sorry. What was the
The
question?
question is when making in public purchases, do you prefer to use electronic payments, credit card, debit card, or cash?
Um, Debit, credit, cash. I don't do those other like Cash App, Venmo.
I don't trust none of that stuff. But and I mean, if I was smart, I would be on my bank app or on the phone checking everything because I don't trust them neither. So, uh, but that's what I prefer.
Okay. Patsy, same question.
Usually my debit card. Sometimes I'll use cash if I have it on me. But I really don't do like the Cash App thing. Yeah.
Okay. What about you, T?
I use Cash App to send money to loved ones or something like that, or to be in a lottery club with my family. But when I'm in the stores, I would use. Honestly, I keep my stuff in my pocket. So, but when we're out, whatever one is weighing the most, as Robert would say, cash or credit.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna stay with you. Tanya, and here we go. Do you prefer to do online banking, ATM transactions, or do you prefer to bank in person?
I do online banking. I will go in person if I have to, but I do mostly online banking.
Bird, what about you?
You already heard me. I don't do
Yep.
online shit. I'm going to the bank inside. I'm not even a big fan of using.
You jumped out, big.
He's not a big fan of using the ATM.
Yeah, I heard that part. All right. While I'm waiting for Bird to get right, Gregory,
Can't hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yeah.
I go in the bank once a week and take all my money out, so I don't got to deal with that.
I do want to add to this. I don't really think it's a conspiracy theory. I think that we all need to start stashing some money on hand because I do think there's going to be a crash.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Gregory, same question.
All right. So for this one, you asked about banking, right?
Online banking. Do you prefer to utilize online banking, ATM transactions, or in-store banking? Excuse
Well,
me.
I'm kind of weird because for a paper trail, I would want to use the online banking and its benefits to that too. You can get your check up to 2 days early with Cash App if you want to do something like that. And then you just want to be able to have a paper trail living in America.
Okay.
But sometimes I like to go to cash my check so I can have cash on deck. I don't like all my money to be in the bank. It's scary.
Okay.
Take it all out and put it in the freaking safe box.
So, Timmy, same question. Do you prefer online banking, ATM transactions, or in-person banking?
Well, I go get all my money out at once, like Bird said. I ain't leaving sitting in the bank because these people be selling your money that you be having. They sell your information, and then these people who stealing, they'll take that little bit of money out of there, but it's better than them taking thousands of dollars out, out the bank account. So yeah, I'd rather just take it all out and, like Bird said, leave a couple of dollars in there.
Okay. Patsy, what do you say?
I usually go if in the bank to get my money out. If I need, especially more so when I'm about to pay my bills, when I get my money in direct deposit, I'll go to the bank, get that whatever I have to get out to pay my bills. So I'll go over to the PLS and get a money order for the rent, and my bills are paid right there at the PLS because they'll do it on the computer there. So outside of that, like the rest of my money, I'm there, and I'm kind of like I said, I'm going to the store, I'm using my debit card, or when I have my food stamps, I'm using the food stamp card. So yeah, but I kind of budget myself, and the only thing I do online for the banking is I'm checking my account to make sure like how much I have each, throughout the week,
Got it.
so I don't overspend my money.
Robert, how about you?
Selected.
I'm trying to. Are we talking about paying bills online or just putting money in and taking money out?
Banking. Do you
Bank
prefer
just
to bank online
withdrawals and
or
everything like that.
personal ATM?
I'm gonna do ATMs well. Somebody might go there for me once a year, maybe. Um, Most of my stuff is swipe a card or call in and give them my last four digits to my card or something like that. That's what I do.
So, Kiana,
Mute. Button.
Duchess, you gotta turn your mic on. All right, well, let me say this while we're waiting. So, Bird, earlier you said you don't like to do any type of online shopping and stuff like that. You would give your money to somebody, let them do it on their credit card. Seeing that Robbie likes to use his card and he likes to utilize online services, you two should probably hook up. And Robbie, seeing that you don't like to go in person to do things a lot of times, you should probably just give Bird your information so he can go and utilize, he can take care of
Motherfucker
those
lives
services
in
for you.
Alaska over there, wherever the fuck he's at now. So fucking Bobbert.
So, I mean, that's a one hand washes another situation. So y'all should probably get together and talk.
Could I say this about the people that are so frightened to use their credit cards, debit cards, or do online banking or shop online and whatever you're doing? You're scared because they might just steal your identity from you, sell it to the other companies and all of that. Who are you to be complaining now when you've been written your identity since you was born? You pay for your name, your social security, and everything else.
Mute. Button.
What's that point in that? I don't get it.
I did, don't worry. Don't, he's not going to change your mind, not with the you he
Identity.
just gave.
They own your identity and you worrying about them stealing from you. They'll take a little bit at a time. They're already getting you.
That's what they're doing to you.
They're doing that to everybody.
Mm. Okay, let's put this back into
Mute.
perspective. Bird, I'm gonna stay with you. Um, so has the artificial intelligence improve the self-checkout process, or do you still prefer to interact with a cashier?
I'd rather interact with a cashier unless I'm trying to steal something. But I, I,
Allegedly.
I don't want to steal nothing, so I try to deal with the cashier so I'm not tempted to steal. So it's better I deal with humans.
Okay. Thou shalt not be tempted when dealing with an actual human. The
You get it.
computers shall tempt and corrupt.
You get it.
Okay. Patsy, what about you? Patsy? I can come back to you. I can come back to you.
Just in the bathroom for a second.
All right.
I can answer it.
Go ahead.
Um, I'd rather deal with the cashier um instead of the self checkout. Because I like Bird said, I don't want to be tempted on stealing something. That's too damn easy.
Oh, but Tanya?
What do I'd rather deal with a cashier.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
when you're dealing with the self checkout, they got you pick up an item that said was on sale, and the self checkout is bringing up something different.
Mm,
Mm.
okay. Timmy, what about you? Do you prefer to use the advancements that artificial intelligence has made, whereas self checkout is concerned, or do you still prefer to interact with a actual human? Timmy? Okay. Gregory? Turn
I'm
your mic.
sorry, can I get the question again, Big Dog?
Yep. Has artificial intelligence improved the self-checkout experience, or do you still prefer to utilize an actual human?
Well, speaking from, yes, I'm gonna say artificial intelligence has improved the self checkout. You don't have to wait in line, and if you're feeling good, you might just walk right up.
Oh,
Oh my God.
okay. All right.
That's what we talking about.
Robert?
Mute.
So, to be corrected, we're just talking about while you're inside a building, which you call those things stores.
Yes.
Well, that's tricky. I don't do much going into stores. It's tricky. When I'm in there, I prefer dealing with a human because it, like Patsy and Vernon was saying, it saves you from always trying to remember if you got your complimentary gift or not.
Ah!
Mm, mm. Okay.
I
Um,
like the complimentaries.
let me see. Has it improved the Well, I don't necessarily know. It depends. I think it depends on the person and stuff like that. So either way, if we're doing self checkout, someone's helping me either way. So I might as well just go right to the cashier because that's what I'm getting. And to be honest with you, they say this artificial intelligence has improved the shopping experience, and I don't necessarily agree with that because uh again, those things are as correct as the people that's inputting the information. So I'm not convinced that it's making the whole checkout process better because I've been in the store where people are utilizing those systems and I am at the cashier and the cashier has to be called away or they're rushing to get to those individuals to help them and they could have just went to the cashier to begin with. And what I also found is some people, like I said before, they are just not tech savvy. Some people can't deal with the automated service. They can't deal with the whole computer and stuff like that. I find that a lot of the elderly people They get very frustrated with it, and it's a problem. And to be honest with you, the next thing you hear is beep, 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 beep. Please return to the cashier, because those individuals, like some people have alluded to, walk right out the store. They just don't pay for it. So let me see. I'm gonna try Kiana one more time. Kia, you still with us? Okay, we're gonna go on to the next one. All right. I don't know what happened. All right. Hold on one second, guys. Got to correct something, and we are going to move forward. While we're waiting, has anybody had any horror stories whereas that checkout is concerned?
No.
Nobody, huh? Okay. All right.
All right, say it again, because I had my hand in the food. I
Me?
wanted to respond a long time ago.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Now, what was you saying? What did you just ask the question?
I said, has anybody had any horror experiences?
No, but I had some beautiful experiences where the line was so packed, and I told the person I was with, man, we about to just walk right up there. And it was around Christmas too. It was a gift from Santa.
A gift from Santa, huh?
Wow. And nobody stopped you when you went out the door.
Nobody at all. I mean, I even made an announcement before I left. I said, I'm not waiting in this goddamn line. I'm about to walk right out.
Wow.
Okay. All right. Let's move on to the next question. For some reason, see, as we talk about this, artificial intelligence is over here acting up. So, I have to go by memory. So, does anybody own any artificial intelligence devices? And if so, how often do you use said items during the day? Let's go to Patsy first.
I use my telephone throughout the day, and while I'm watching TV and when I'm home, I'm using that throughout the day. Going through my TV channels and getting on like some of the on-demand stuff. Especially my Netflix. I'm watching that all the time, off and on.
Don't forget your porn sites, Patsy.
What porn size? What?
That's
Any
all right.
porn
There's
I
nothing
want,
wrong
I
with
gotta
that
be a
shit.
toy up in here. So
I want
I
porn
gotta
every
watch
day.
those damn porn channels.
Stay on topic. Stay on topic.
Nope. Go
you
ahead,
know,
Patsy. This is the topic, girl. Let it out.
well, that like I wasn't going there. You put that out there. So yeah.
I mean,
My on-demand stuff, my TV, my telephone, it's pretty much I'm using that throughout the day.
unless you got something to tell us, they got some type of new toy, sex toy that has artificial intelligence. That's what you're trying to tell us?
Yep.
Well, this one has a battery, so ain't no AI to it.
Oh,
That's what I'm talking about, P Nasty.
Well,
Bert, it's on
I'm
you.
human.
Talking
I need
about
my needs met too.
Bert,
Hey.
it's you that started this. Do you own any artificial devices, and how often do you utilize them? If so,
What is an artificial device?
artificial intelligence device.
Your
Mute.
telephone, the TV, whatever.
I mean, yeah, I have a TV, I have cable, I have stuff I have to use. Yeah, I mean, I guess, don't we all?
Yeah. Robbie, how about you? How often do you utilize any devices that require or that has artificial intelligence?
Hmm.
Selected.
You're talking to me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I do. And I use mines every day. My whole house is AI.
Mm, mm, mm.
You
Okay.
sure you come from the barber or the AI barber?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Are we
We come
talking
from the
to
robot?
Bill
Bob,
Robert?
robot Bob?
I know they kind of said,
Okay,
"Wow,
could you hear me now?
okay, AI."
Everything in my house is AI, not me. AI in my home, not me.
Okay. Um,
Mute.
Gregory, what about you? Greg,
Sorry, I missed the question again.
do you have any devices that have artificial intelligence? And if so, how often do you utilize them during the day?
All my devices have artificial intelligence. Even my brain has artificial intelligence. I'm gonna download right now.
AI.
Hmm. So you are one of those humanoids that Trump has been referring to.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Indigo children.
Okay. Ah, Timmy. Timmy, Tanya, you can go ahead.
I have devices that have AI and I use them every day.
Okay. Duchess, are you back? All right. I think Kiana had
I'm
a.
here.
Okay, she's here. All right, Duchess, do you own any devices that have artificial intelligence? And if so, how often do you utilize them?
Yeah, my phone, and I don't use any of that. I don't like any of it on. I don't even like it on the Google where now it has a AI. If you look up something, it gives you like a short synopsis of it, and I don't even like that. I look past it to what the hell I was looking for.
All
And
right.
don't try to interpret for me or figure it out because you will never. I hate them.
Mm-hmm.
Stay right there. I'm gonna stay with you. I'm gonna hit you with the next question. How comfortable? No, let me reword this. As a passenger, would you be
No,
comfort?
no,
Let
no.
me finish the question. As a passenger, would you feel comfortable riding in a vehicle operated by artificial intelligence?
The answer is no, never.
As you heard her,
Well, I had to answer. I had to ask the question.
you didn't even have to get the answer
I mean, I
the
don't trust
question out.
people driving me either, but I sure in the hell don't trust no computer to do it.
Hmm.
Take you into the ocean. They said right turn, he took
Oh,
you right
you
into
said
the
what I
fucking
was thinking
ocean.
to me.
Now,
And we
Timmy.
got a lot to say now.
Yeah, I know. Let's get him
I
while we
was in the
got him.
bathroom. You didn't want me to
We
pee
didn't.
while I'm
We
on the damn thing.
hey. That's not needed. Let's.
Well, you
I
said
got
I
you now.
wasn't on there. I
I
was
got.
in the bathroom.
I got you now.
Stop
You can
lying,
pee in
nigga.
your
We know
diapers
you was
when you cut
taking a
that
boo
shit
boo.
off.
No, no,
Same
no.
question. Same question.
Oh, hell to the no. There's no amount of computer can replace the human.
Hmm.
Now he can enhance the human's knowledge, enhance their skills and performances, but far as driving and no, because there's always malfunction. There's always short circuiting issues, and then if you put too much into it, then people that are computer savvy can infiltrate and take over things, So
Mhm.
yeah, I wouldn't trust none of that.
Okay.
No way.
What about you, Patsy? As a passenger, would you be comfortable riding in a vehicle, taxi, Uber, that's operated
No,
by artificial intelligence?
no, give me a human being driving that vehicle. I ain't trying to get in a vehicle that ain't got no person in it, just a car driving itself. No, cause I ain't trying to get in, have them drive me into a pond or river or some kind of ocean, like Timmy said. That shit ain't happening. I ain't trying to drown.
You can swim.
And you can float.
Oh, Bert, what about you?
I refuse. I will not ride in a car that's not driven by a human being. Again, it's probably the way technology is the safest thing, but at the end of the day, the system can crash, can freeze, do something. I'm not willing to take that risk.
hmm
It will be the wave of the future.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming.
Gregory?
Funny story. So I done got in one of those Ubers. It was nobody driving. It was a Tesla. I'm playing. And they took me to a Diddy party.
Oh,
Yep, I knew it.
That's the only thing that's going to end up happening. You getting one of those things. You do not want to get into those. They're controlling it. Look at what happened with the Tesla outside that crashed itself in front of that hotel and then blew up all the fireworks in the car.
there was fireworks in the car when it crashed?
It was a
Yep.
firework bomb, I believe.
Mm,
Yeah.
that sounds like someone did that was premeditated. Uh, Tanya, what about you?
Repeat the question.
Uh, as a passenger, would you feel comfortable riding in a vehicle operated by artificial intelligence?
No, I want a human. And the scary thing about it is that they starting with the cars. The next is to be the planes.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be the
The
truck.
trains and automobiles.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Mm.
And
Well,
I think in Atlanta they already have trains that drive
Yes,
themselves.
the new Cadillac is a self flying car with
mm.
one seat.
And what is it called? The new Cadillac?
It's the new Cadillac design that they just designed. It's a flying basic Uber helicopter. It's like a drone almost. It flies itself.
Okay.
Yeah, so pretty much it's like if you ever watch the Jetsons, it's like one of them little
Yeah,
cars.
Okay.
like their
Tiny
bus
cars,
or
cars.
something, or their cab or
You,
something.
you, you know they say art sometimes imitates life and life imitates art. So
It
that's
does.
what's taking place in present time. Brimage, what do you say?
I will say this. Tell me what's the difference in between AI driving you somewhere or flying you somewhere. Big part of that airplane is a computer. Who's running it, and it still goes down and it have some successful flights, is a man. Who invented AI? Who's behind all of this? And you guys worrying about getting in a car or plane that's being flown by AI or driven
Hey,
by AI? We all started trusting within the old trusty amusement parks.
the
When you
question
get
that
up,
you're alluding to, I asked
listen,
you guys
where
last
you
week.
get up on the roller coaster and all those other rides and put your life on someone else's hand. You understand what I'm saying? Who's behind that machine? A man controlling your destiny. He made AI. What's the difference? You took a chance on those rides. You're taking a chance on everything they're inventing, and you worrying about the computer doing you wrong. You already was being done wrong through men.
Did he create AI or did
There,
he discover AI?
there's
Because
no
discovering
way.
something is different from
Nah,
creating
that
something.
created it.
There's no way
No,
you
they tap
telling
into
me
something
you
they
gonna
don't
get
even know what it
into a
is.
fucking goddamn automatic car that's gonna drive you because you too scared to get in the car with a person, let alone get in the car with somebody automatic service driving.
Mm.
You scared that this damn car gonna take you somewhere or drive you into something. That's your damn mind state of such a things like that. That's how you think.
Good
So I
segue,
know for
Timmy.
sure you ain't getting in no automatic car
Good
driving shit.
good segue to question number 10. Timmy, stay right there because I'm going to come to you first. All right. Question number 10. According to research, artificial intelligence will supersede human intelligence. Does these findings imply that mankind shall become enslaved by their creation?
You seen the Jetsons. You seen the Jetsons when the whole fucking computer system, the whole computer, they were connected to all the computers around the world. And the computers went on goddamn strike. They shut down every goddamn thing. So I think if you keep pushing toward that, that's what would happen. The computers control everything, automatic lock systems and all that. Yo, people be locked in their house, locked in their cars, locked wherever because the computer system said they going on strike.
Hmm. Okay. Bert, what do you say? According to research, super or artificial intelligence will someday supersede human intelligence. Does these findings imply that mankind shall become enslaved by its creation?
I wouldn't use the word enslave, replace maybe, but that's the future of technology is to replace the human person to do um tasks that humans do. They got AI robot dogs now. They got robots that actually can pick up a package and do a backflip. So that
Oh,
is going to be the future. They will try to replace mankind with AI.
Okay. And just so you know, our beloved president Donald Trump has a robot dog and its name is Spot. So they do exist.
Oh,
And
I know they exist in the military
they
too.
been
All
exist.
military,
They
they
been existing.
they're
They
using
they
dogs to catch bombs out here.
dig it, bird, dig it. You took the words right out of my mouth.
okay.
So I would say, yeah, then kill a dog, let's kill a robot. So I'm on board with that one, but I don't know as far as replacing
Dismantle the robot. You ain't gonna kill it. You got to dismantle his ass.
or blow it up or sacrifice a robot than a human.
Mm-hmm.
I can be on board with that game, but to probably replace like in stores and warehouses, this is all coming. They're replacing humans with
They're
robots
already
and
doing it.
Right.
doing it
You
now,
you
even with
see
Amazon.
you
Amazon's doing it right
see
now.
Mm-hmm.
now.
They got
Remember,
they got
Hold on,
AI
Tim.
or electronic things rolling around, picking up packages,
right,
bringing
bro.
them to
That's what
other
I was
places.
about to say.
They're doing all of that. They've been doing that for a couple of years, so to cut back, right?
Mm-hmm.
On
Right.
liability, insurance, payroll, everything that you have to deal with humans, they're replacing with robots. It's coming. The car industry has been replaced with AI. There used to be all humans working at these plants, which they are a lot, but there's a lot more AI technology
Machinery.
involved
Yeah.
in the car manufacturer.
hmm
Okay.
That's why there's so many goddamn defaults. and
Yeah,
goddamn
recalls on cars,
recalls.
but
They
there've been
dig it.
recalls, but there's more now than ever. You know, one dusty screw.
Exactly because of the goddamn the
Robot.
artificial intelligence. That just shows
Because y'all
that.
sent all those factory jobs over to China for
Yeah,
overseas jobs, and they was
yeah,
over there creating robots to take over your jobs.
yeah.
Okay.
That's what they've been doing. It's coming. And then once they bring the robots in from China, the robots are going to turn and attack the U.S. So it's all a
Oh,
trick.
Oh,
They're going to turn
okay.
it against us
and they
later.
got them looking like
Let me get in the
humans and
conspiracy
whatnot.
bag real quick for
Yeah,
y'all. Y'all remember the
Gregory,
story
you can
of
go
John
ahead and answer
Henry?
that question after saying.
John Henry, yep.
So men's always had an infatuation with being better than machines because if you know about technology, they don't put out new technology until it's 10 years used in a lab somewhere. So the technology that we get, it's already old to the scientists, but it's new to us. So when you see stuff like that, the robots coming to take over your jobs and stuff, it's an agenda because of predictive programming. You see that they want the humans to go against the robotics, and then you get the transhumanism thing where the people want to put chips in their brain and become like the robot
Yeah. Make you bionic. They're going to do that
or
shit too.
chips in their hand.
Mhm. All right, let's get these ladies into the discussion. Duchess, you still with us? Kiana? All right, we'll come back to her. Patsy?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Patsy, you're next. Kiana, according to research, artificial intelligence will someday supersede human intelligence. Does these findings imply that mankind shall become enslaved by its creation?
No, there's a lot of dumb people walking around, so I'm not surprised that artificial intelligence will is already superseded a lot of people. Um, I don't think it will ever be as smart as, let's just say, the smartest person. No, I mean, you could be a computer, but if you don't have any way, any means or arms or legs to do anything, nothing will get done. So,
Oh no, Kiana, you ain't seen those damn androids that the Japanese and Chinese are building? They looking like real humans, and they can move and talk like humans and shit. I was like, and here's the thing: what if the damn robots decide that they
Slim,
want to turn into goddamn serial killers
you're,
and
you're,
start
you're,
killing
you're,
off the human race?
you're
I
jumping,
mean,
you're
I
jumping the
mean,
gun.
there's enough movies that I don't understand why people haven't heeded and learned from it.
Mm-hmm.
That is a almost a predictable thing, but everybody wanted to, from the 80s, you want to be able to talk on your wrist, and now you can. So we'll see.
Okay, Patsy, same question. According to research, artificial intelligence will someday supersede human intelligence. Does these findings imply that mankind shall become enslaved by its creation?
I think we're gonna be enslaved by it, but because you're always gonna need somebody that's smarter than that computer that
Mm-hmm.
and be able to actually shut that computer down because it has the flaws and it starts messing up and not working correctly. So you have to shut it down, fix what the problem is, and then reboot it. And that will take human skills. And in that sense, humans are really much smarter and more skill qualified than an actual AI robot or anything that's AI related. Um, we're still going to have to um reconfigure whatever the problem might arise if it breaks down.
Program it.
Tanya, what do you say?
I say that that is their goal, is to create these humanoids to supersede the intelligence of human beings. Um, but my thought process is that someone said something about enslaving the population. In a sense, that is the goal, is to enslave the population, to make us so dire that they have no jobs. They're taking away all our benefits where we can't feed ourselves, or and making it hard to with the climate for you to be able to self-produce your own food. So then you have to be relying on them for food. Um, and that's how they get to the mark of the beast. We don't know if the mark of the beast, if this is the chip that they want to and put in you, so you could be accounted to get food and to buy stuff. Because what is the creation of the Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency all about?
Transhumanism.
And also the digital dollar. Don't forget about that, because that's what's also being offered right now. So all these things is already pretty much in play. Um, Robert, let's get your views.
News.
I don't know where to begin. I mean, what did you ask? I might disagree with what Tony just said.
So basically, according to research, artificial intelligence someday will supersede human intelligence. Does these findings imply that mankind shall be enslaved by its creation?
No, because like Passy said, and like I alluded to earlier, I mean, man's behind all of this. Without them building, repairing, fixing the problems or the mistakes they created, this robot is gonna need a recharge, a reboot, because it's not gonna always upgrade itself without a man behind a computer somewhere pushing a button, that reset button, or coming in there to do repair work physically on the damn robot. So I'm agree with Patsy. I mean, like I said, you're gonna need man.
But is that actually true though, Uncle Rob? Because you know what runs your original computer? A microchip. And they didn't have machines that can build so small back then. So it makes you question like where did they get the microchip
My
from in
thing
the
is this.
first place?
My thing is this. You can have all of those pieces to a puzzle. Somebody has to sit down and put it together.
Alien technology.
Say less. Say
all
less.
all it is really is just the cut down the amount of people. You only need one or two or maybe three people to do that now.
Mm-hmm. All right, let me give you guys a little fun fact before we go to the last question. So everybody get ready for the last question. So a little fun fact. You are the top five leaders in artificial intelligence country-wise. It is coming up first. You got Japan. Then running a close second, you got Korea. And then coming
Hmm.
up third, moving in fast, you got China.
China, yeah,
That's not no surprise. And then falling close behind China
is the
is
United
the
States,
United States of America.
yeah.
And coming in fifth place is Germany. All right. But it would behoove you to keep this in mind. The richest, the wealthiest man in the world,
It's Chinese.
Elon Musk, is heading up most of artificial intelligence. He is on the front line. He is a leading contributor. Not because I'll tell you this, you got Google, you got Microsoft, you got Apple, you got X, and you got him, meaning Elon Musk, with his SpaceX. So he's basically right now they're talking about he is partaking in new development, new studies on artificial intelligence, something that's referred to super artificial intelligence. This is amazing.
Off of our tax dollars. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Yeah, off of our tax dollars, and he done went over to each of those countries and met with those leaders.
You get it. And it's funny, right? Because look at their standards. You got Japan, right? Not surprising. They say everything's made in China, but Japan is right there up front. Then you got Korea, right? And then you got China, who America is supposedly in debt to. It's not surprising that we're following closely behind them. And then you got Germany. And Germany has always been the ones that have been right there, like the dark horse. Don't count them out.
No, because Germany is they're making plans with China and Japan.
Mm-hmm.
So is it South Korea now?
So you know
They
it.
done joined forces with China, Germany, and South Korea and Russia. They all laughing at Trump stuff, man.
And this brings us to the last question of the night. Timmy, I'm gonna go to you first, then I'm gonna go to Patsy, and I'm gonna make my way around. And everybody, after you get finished, I'm gonna ask you to mute your phone so you give everybody their allotted time. All right. Question number 11. According to research, both robots and drones are now integrated with artificial intelligence, therefore making said creations truly autonomous, meaning they're they're totally independent. That's what autonomous means. So the rest of that is this going to result in World War III? Timmy, you're first. So basically, with the drones and the robots having artificial intelligence, meaning they answer to no one but their own law, will this lead to World War III?
The drones?
The drones and robots.
First and foremost, the drones, even though there's somebody behind it, only difference is that the drone can be flown further miles and go further long distance is because it's being beamed off by the satellite. That's why. But it still takes someone to operate that. And they got the camera system on there. So they're in the building somewhere controlling the goddamn the damn drone, right? And so they can because the drones are sophisticated, just like the goddamn the missiles, the smart missiles that can hit their target on pinpoint. You know, it's just like that. All that stuff. It still takes people to run it.
Yeah.
So
But the
it's not
question
them
is,
doing it on it. It's not the actual machine doing it on its own. Like they programming it to go to some place and the machine just take off and go. No, they are actually controlling it behind closed doors and watching it on screen, just like they do when the rockets go up into space. They
So
controlling it all and watching it through the TV that you see them all sitting there looking at the screens and
yes,
whatnot.
but the question at hand, will said weapons lead to World War III?
I don't think so. I don't believe so. I mean that weapon is to save a lot lives. You can sneak up on the enemy with a drone and take out a whole goddamn army with the explosives and type of bombs you have on the goddamn thing. So it's really a good thing because you save a lot more lives. They can come in after the fact.
Okay. Thank you for your insight. Patsy, same question. Now that both drones and robots are integrated with artificial intelligence, therefore making them totally self-governing, does this lead to World War III? Will this lead to World War III?
I don't believe they're totally self autonomous because there's still a person behind the controls of where their robot and their drone is going. But it's not so much the material itself actually causing World War III is the person controlling those robots and drones. They will be causing. It's like whatever country, like if it's the U.S. with the drone going someplace, or the computer, or um Germany or Russia. It's the government or the people that are working underneath the government that's going to cause World War III.
Okay, well said. Robert, let's get your opinion. Robert,
Mute.
Sorry, go on.
so now that both robots and drones are integrated with artificial intelligence, will this lead to World War III?
That's a question you have to ask 6 men. The first five are what we call them. They're the founders, founding fathers of AI. I'll give you a name: John McCarthy and his helping hands. The other four. Then you got ex-president Donald Trump. Are we going to war based on his decision making? That's all I have to say.
Well said. Thank you for your insight. Gregory, what do you say?
Mute.
Um, Technology has always been a war between humanity and all different faces. You can start from the nukes, and then you go into the rockets and the goddamn robots. So you got these people that are always competing against each other for this technology. And that's not even a scary part. The scary part is that it takes them 10 years to put out this technology to the real people. And the people with the real money and the people behind all of that, and they're discovering things because they're just wiping it off and not really inventing something. They're just discovering something. It's discovered. So it's a technical mind fuck. These people are really just giving us little shit here and there, a little carrot for the rabbit. And they're playing with the good stuff in the back. Because once again, like they said earlier, they got drones and stuff that can follow you. They got missiles that can follow you. It's based off your DNA. So I don't know if y'all think this is human technology, but these people are playing with some type of, they tapped into something.
Okay. Well said. Well said. Thank you for your insight. Bert, what's your perspective? Now that these robots and drones are integrated with artificial intelligence, therefore making them truly autonomous, self-governing, will this result in World War III?
I think many people mentioned that, it ain't gonna be just the AI, the people that push buttons, but AI will be used in starting, ending, completing World War III. Humans will make it happen, but
Okay. Thank you for your insight. All right, Duchess, what do you say? Turn your mic on. Yep.
If artificial intelligence is truly intelligent, it wouldn't. They wouldn't think that a World War III would be smart for anyone. So if it does happen, then they weren't really that intelligent.
And you know what? I want you to say that again one more time for the cheat sheets. Those that didn't
Shit, that's
hear it.
why I had to laugh about that one,
Say it
Kiana.
one
That
more
is
time,
so
King.
true.
One more time.
If artificial intelligence was really intelligent, they would not believe that a World War III is good for anyone. So if it does happen, artificial intelligence is not intelligent.
Thank you for
That
your
is the truth
thank you
thing.
for your insight, King. Tanya, take us home, beloved. Now that both robots and drones are integrated with artificial intelligence, therefore making them truly autonomous, self-governing, independent, answering to only them. Will this result in World War III? World War III, World War III.
My response is we're in the age of good versus evil right now. And what a political stance is that you got allies of the United States forming relationships with, I'm going to put it this way, trading relationships with the adversaries of the United States. And because the United States have caused its allies to become its adversaries, and its adversaries they have become allies to, is what, as Gregory put, is like a mind fuck. But, and I'm going to throw India out there. India is the largest democracy in the world. It's larger than the United States because the United States is the longest democracy. India is the largest democracy. And because Trump has pissed off India, because the United States was working with India for many, many years to lay a relationship with them so that they can merge together. And Trump has pissed them off. They're going to our adversaries. And with the AI, it doesn't necessarily have to be a person who is manning the station. The AI is guarded by who is inputting the information. So if you have, like I said, good versus evil, if you had good people inputting the information in the AI and you have bad people inputting the information in the AI, that's where the good versus evil come in at. Mm-hmm. The AI, they have no If the bad person put it in, they have no empathy. If the good person put it in, they have empathy. Mm-hmm. So it could end in World War III, but God has the final say.
Okay. Thank you for your insight. And let me just add in closing, man has always had a superiority complex that has led to a need to be worshiped like gods. So, is artificial intelligence, aka AI, their baby, their creation, or is this something that is going to bring about the extinction of mankind? This has been the Still a Man podcast. See you guys next week. God bless you. Stay tuned.